Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video, man. It's been a little while since we put these together, and I wanted to start us back on track with something like this. Imagine it's 1987, cars are out there faster than Corvettes in a Buick dealership, and people are like, yeah, whatever, I never heard of such a thing. I'm not going to the Buick dealership to get my super fast car, right? Of course you are, because you're going to get a Buick Grand National. These cars have become icons, collectors. The engine in here is fabulous, as well as powered that 89 Pontiac Trans Am as well, right? We know what I'm talking about? Anyway, so these last runs of these cars, to find low mileage, original one owner cars, awesome. This one here, not only is it a one owner car, not only is 14,000 original miles, we're gonna electronically meter the paint as well, so you can see the original paint on the car, okay? That's where the collector part lies. Not only is it low mileage and one owner, it's local from right around the corner from here. He passed away, the wife called. We're trying to find the next enthusiast like yourself who wants to take a car on, who will take this to shows and enjoy it the way her husband did as well. So as we take a minute to look around, we may have, I haven't checked the date codes on the tires, but these may be the original tires or a replica set that's very close to the date of those. And I want to meter the paint right now. But first off, what I want to do is show you how great the paint looks. So it's been compounded and buffed. All right, it's been compounded and buffed, so it still has great, great shine. It's still really, really beautiful. But it's important to, when you're buying a car, to make sure that if you're selling a car as original, well, not even selling a car, owning a car as original, saying the car has original paint is even cooler. All right, so come check this out. So we can talk about original paint what we want, but this meter right here will tell us. So this says that this paint right here is around 5.5. So as long as it's within 2 points, say 3.5 to 5.5, we know around the car it's original paint, because as the car went down the line, sometimes there's more paint on the front than there was on the back to protect it from rock chips and things like that. If it jumps to 8, 9, and 10, then we know a panel has been painted by a body shop, because they don't really care about the thickness of the paint, they care about the quality. And this will tell us what we're looking for. So as we roll around, my trusty assistant Colin here, all right, is showing us how nice this looks, okay? And each time it beeps, so there we are, we're some a little thinner than others, right? And so it's consistent, and that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for it to jump to 8, 9, 10. Then we know right away that we have a painted panel, okay? So we keep rolling around. 4, 3, 5. So see how consistent we are? Each time it beeps. And then that's really what we're hoping to see. What I want to point out is, after we looked at all this paint and the condition of this car, this is a 30-plus-year-old car. 30-plus-year-old car, and we're talking about the condition like it is. That's what a collector car is to me, okay? Original style rims, all right? Original emblems, decals. The interior is all original. The glass is original, right? The original exhaust is still on the car, okay? This is what we're talking about in a collector car, and the fact that you could go to a car show, this car could potentially win any car show in the country based on its originality. Is it the lowest mileage Grand National in the world? Could be, I don't know. There's others that are out there. Don't know, but this is super, super low miles. And maybe if there is a lower mileage one, it's significantly more expensive than this car here. All right, so let's come under here and let's look at the legendary. So, originality again, we're back to the original stuff. Here's the cruise control module still in place, the original V6, the original turbocharger here. These models here had an intercooler that year, all right? So the later models of these cars had the intercooler. The first generation of these Grand Nationals did not. That's why you got a horsepower jump here. All of it is stock in here, man, down to changing of some fluids and some wearable items like wiper blades, brake pads, and tires, and a battery here. Other than that, this is circa 1987, and this is a spectacular car. It may even have the original headlamps in. I didn't take them out to check the date codes on them, but they could potentially be original as well. Again, don't forget, this is a muscle car, but it has air conditioning, it has a power seat, it has power disc brakes, it has power steering, and it's super, super comfortable. You could drive all the way to the beach in this thing, and it's still super fast. All right, so come in here. This is an important part of the car. It may not seem like a big deal to you. The trunk is an important part, and I'll tell you why. First off, you need to have some room. Throw a cooler in here, a couple chairs, go to a car show if you want to, or take this golfing. Go for a drive with the family in this thing and go to the beach, or take another couple out in this car to dinner. It's an awesome experience. But the reason I'm so excited about this car is, first off, here's the original spare tire with the nipples still on the tires, never been on the ground, right? The air in here is from 1987. Okay, does anybody want to whiff? I can tell you what it was like in 1987, what the pollution was like. It's probably pretty good, right? Okay, here's the part that I was very excited about, if Colin can come up here. Here is the build sheet for the car itself, all right? These are the options on the car, and that's an important piece of the car, an important piece of the history as well. Original jacking instructions, even the weather strip is still pliable, right? This guy loved this car, man, and that's why I get so excited talking about it to you, is because here's a chance for you to love it the same way he did. All right, so come on and join me in what I believe is one of the nicest interiors of any car. Listen to the door of this thing. I mean, that's why I get so excited about it. All right, check this out. Some luxury accoutrements, right? Tilt wheel, right? Cruise control, power windows, power door locks, power seat. This has the upgraded Concert Sound 2 system. Check this out. Coming back in style, I'm sure somebody there has a Motley Crue cassette tape they could slip in there real quick. Huh? How you doing? Right? Circa 1980s. Factory tachometer, 14,105 original miles showing on here. All right? The dash in beautiful shape, and the wife wanted us to have this. What he would display when he would go to a car show is his Grand National hat. So I put it on here in memory, all right? So that somebody here can get a great, great car. Anytime you have a great story like this and documentation, which I'm gonna show you in just a second, it is a wonderful, wonderful piece, and continue to appreciate. Hopefully this will be the next Cobra one day. You never know. All right, hidden in here is some documentation. I took it out to display it. You can tell, but check this out for a second. All right, so this is the holy grail of collector cars. First off, we have a really low mileage, one owner car, correct? Now we have some documentation to support it, okay? Here is the original window sticker, all right? $17,703. Circa 1987, that was a lot of money, right? Here we have the thank you letter from Buick to him for buying the car, all right? Here we have copies of the original title showing 5 miles on it, all right? We just made a couple copies of it. He had a lien on it because he financed it, all right? Then he transferred it over to his wife as well, all right? Here's the original purchase agreement, all right? Here's the odometer statement, all right? With showing 5 miles on it, all right? Here's the Buick Owner's Guide welcoming him here. Here's the original warranty booklet. Has a 660 powertrain warranty on it. I can check to see if that still applies for you. If you want me to, I'll call Buick, see if they'll go ahead and honor that still, all right? And then here's the original brochure. Here is an actual build sheet from the factory to the dealer letting him know this car is on the way for him. Okay, here's a salesman's business card from back then. I'll have to check and see if Mr. Fogg's still in the business. Huh? All right. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about when we talk collector car. This stuff here, original paint, all that good stuff says, wow, this is one cool piece. All right, so this came out of this man's man cave, the early 80s, before man caves even became cool and popular. This was his man cave. It was climate controlled, I believe. It had his workbench in there, it had his tools. It was just this car, right? And driven 14,000 miles a year. We're talking less than 500 miles a year to drive this car. This is a cool piece, man. Think about what we're talking about. You can look at the rise, go to Hagertys.com, and you can see the rise of these cars that continue to keep going up and up. Low mileage cars especially, all right? Anyway, call us 301-816-1000. We'll find a way to get this really cool one owner car into your second owner garage. Anyway, part of the originality of the car too is the fact that this surround piece right here, the dealer would typically peel this off, okay? And underneath of it is gloss black. It hasn't been peeled off yet. It's showing this little bit right here. How cool is that that's still left? These make a great sound when they start, man. They just have this whine and whistle that no other car makes. Listen, check this out.